What's up, everybody? Welcome to the Running Wrestling Podcast. I am your host, Big Mike, and I am joined, as always, by my friend, partner, brother. Lots of other things. Sped Rock. What's going on, Sped Rock?
Yeah. Pennsylvania's going through another weather thing. It's getting cold. I got the heater on. At one point it was 70. Now it's 40. Like, what is going on up here? It's mountain living, folks.
Before we went live behind the scenes, which if you're joining us on YouTube, welcome. If you were on Twitch behind the scenes, thank you for continuing to be here with us. I had to turn my heater on right before we went behind the scenes, so I get it. It's not really that cold here. It's just the coldest room in the house.
It's the coldest room. Good God.
And we are also joined, as always, by our third partner, EC. What's going on, EC? Where are you coming from?
Macon, Georgia, and I got the air conditioning on.
Does it smell good or does it smell bad? Which way is the wind blowing?
I am not outside.
Oh, good. So hopefully it's the cookies and not the shitter plant. Yeah.
Yeah.
Hey, that's how Macon is, man. We all know how it works down there. Hey, thanks for the follow. Nice.
Star. And we'll say hello to some of the people joining us from the behind the scenes. Extreme Chick there. TC. Appreciate you coming in. Lady Alpha, one half of the Wrestling Divas podcast. Make sure you check them out every Tuesday night at 5 o'clock Central, 6 o'clock Eastern. TC, part of the whole damn mess, with Sped on Wednesday nights at 8 o'clock?
7. Eastern? We just had to go 8
7?
this week. Yeah.
Okay, 7. Stampede always supporting us in the chat as well. Isaiah always here. If I could hit the right button. Almost like it's my first day. Look, if you're on YouTube, you want to join us on behind the scenes, some of these comments, make sure you go to Twitch, SP3DROCK. 30 minutes before showtime, we are behind the scenes over there talking about everything but wrestling. Today we were talking about goat cheese and how much we don't like it. We had a little fantasy baseball talk, mainly Sped, because he's the only one that plays it in the world.
What are you talking about? Stampede plays it. Yeah, there you go. Yeah. The good ones, not this bullcrap ones right now.
Yeah, definitely check us out behind the scenes. And if you are on Twitch and want to come over to YouTube and give us a subscribe there, you can click that QR code right there, scan it. I don't know why I say click. Don't click it. Just scan it with your phone. Takes you to the YouTube channel, the Running Wrestling Podcast. Give us a subscribe there. We are on our way to 300 before WrestleMania. Got a couple weeks left. We are at 286, I believe, last time I checked. So making our way slowly but surely. Make sure you guys check us out. But you know what you guys are here for. You see it down there. Big week. It's maybe not WrestleMania week, oddly enough, which is kind of weird to us because this is normally the same week as WrestleMania. But Stand and Deliver week, we'll go through a couple of things that happen in the world of wrestling before we predict Stand and Deliver. And EC puts that beautiful NXT title on the line that he just won a few weeks ago. Way to be a fighting champion. Only a few weeks in.
I've had mine for almost 100 days and one title defense. I am awesome!
That's because AEW never does.
Typical.
Typical.
Starting off with SmackDown, the Bella Twins get a victory in a match that happened.
A match that happened. It was either this or Jelly Roll. Which one would you want?
Thank you. Thank you. I mean, we could have just not put either one of them onto the next one. But
I thought about it.
Any thoughts? Sped, we'll start with you. Any thoughts with this ladies tag team match?
Well, no, because we all knew what was happening anyway. We knew there was gonna be a fatal 4-way. We saw it was gonna happen, so no.
Yeah. EC, you love women's wrestling, but and you got to admit this one wasn't the best.
Yeah, I mean, like you said, friggin' this whole thing's been dragged out so long, and like having what is it now, 3 these matches interrupted by one of the other teams 3 weeks in a row. I mean, hopefully this fatal 4-way match goes good at WrestleMania because the individual effort has not been very good.
Yeah.
100%. Welcome in, Bobby and Chris from the Cheap Seats podcast. Make sure you check him out as well. Yeah, I mean, I'm not excited about this match at all.
Kit Wilson versus Jelly Roll 3. He gave it a 3. I didn't even make it on my radar.
I feel like this happens a lot.
You gave the fact that he gave that a rating. I don't know, man.
He enjoyed it. That's what it was. He enjoyed it.
Not if he gave it a 3.
He get enough to enjoy it. It's like a 2.5. Like I'm telling, no 2.95. I'm telling you, he gave it a rating. He enjoyed it enough to give it a rating. So it didn't even touch my radar whatsoever.
Next up, we've got Julia defending her title against Tiffany Stratton. Julia gets the win in a better match. I'm a Tiffany Stratton fan. Obviously, some of her matches get a little wonky every now and then, but in overall, I thought it was a good match. Again, Julia gets the win. EC, obviously, this was better than the other one. What do you think?
I like it. I'm actually surprised that Tiffany didn't win this match, but I was also thinking that, or kind of hoping that this would be a WrestleMania match. So I don't know what goes on from there, because I still feel like, figure both these women should be on WrestleMania, and this championship, any championship should be defended at WrestleMania. So
that's what I thought.
100% agree.
Yeah.
And we'll say hello to Herb and Raj podcast. Appreciate you, Herb. Hopefully, if you're already on the road, be safe, man. Hope you're listening to us and safe travels. He is traveling to see his brother in Texas. So appreciate you stopping by, brother. Sped, yeah, I mean, you kind of alluded to it too when he mentioned it. It's not the best, but do you think we get a triple threat at Mania that Isaiah kind of said we were setting up?
I'm hoping, but I mean, we got one more week before Mania. Two more weeks. Okay, 2 more weeks.
2 weeks after Saturday. 2 weeks from Saturday.
Then you can set it up, yeah. But I mean, I hope.
I mean, it really just depends on if Chelsea's healthy, I guess, right? Because she would be the third, right? With the whole wheelchair segments between her and Tiffany and everything like that.
If you want to throw an audible in there, you could. Right here. Someone help me out. Yes, add her. There's a lot.
It'd be interesting. I mean, it would obviously put a strain on the relationship there, but who knows? I don't know. All right, there you go. We have moved up in the world.
I swear to God.
And then we had another match that I will say was a good match, and that's all I'm going to say about it. Everybody knows how I feel about the person that won this match, and I was confused. Let me put it that way. Sped, were you as confused as I was?
Listen, as soon as I saw the spoiler, I was like, "This is bullshit. Why do this?" If you wanted another multi-person match, this is the one that you can set it up with. A fatal 4-way. This was a great match. Don't get it twisted, but you could have a fatal 4-way. Or a triple threat, it doesn't matter. If you want to Elia in, you want to Mello in, you want to Sammy in, and you want to Trick in, boom, boom, boom. You could have done it right there. Fatal 4-way. For the match, you already got a ladder match going on, so it's a fatal 4-way.
We'll get to that soon, too. You excited about Trick in Sammy for the U.S. title at WrestleMania?
I am not excited about Sammy with the U.S. title at WrestleMania. I mean, we were all just on here a week ago.
Oh,
he disliked it so much he just dipped out. I mean,
if
that right there doesn't tell you how bad this decision was, then I don't know what to tell you. It was so bad it made EC leave. Let's see if we can get EC back. Let's see. Maybe? EC, you back? You here? You go with us? There he is.
Yeah, the signal's kind of bad here, so I'm hoping this fixes it. But
It's making it.
I was gonna say, we were all just here a week ago talking about how great Mello versus Ilya was, and then they do this. So this match did not need the United States Championship, much less did Sami Zayn deserve to win it.
If it's just a handoff, if it's another transitional thing to hand it off to Trick, again, you could have done it in a fatal 4-way fashion, and then you could have had Mello versus
Or you just
Trick.
give us Trick Mello at WrestleMania. We know they can go together. We've seen it. Yes, we've seen it in NXT, but good lord.
This didn't need Sami.
Yeah, no, not at all. What's up, Lauren? Appreciate you.
Hello.
Let's see. That's pretty much all for SmackDown. There wasn't really anything else. What you alluded to earlier, whatever. Go Kit Wilson.
No.
Yeah, I'll all day.
He's cursed.
That is true. He is cursed. Moving on to Monday. Go ahead.
I was gonna say, at this point, anyone that Sped likes is cursed.
Pretty much.
I mean, that's not wrong.
It's just I don't like. Yeah, I wish he would curse LA Knight, and then that'd be good. Yeah,
that's probably not going to happen, but okay.
Oh
God. Moving on to Monday Night Raw, Raquel Rodriguez defeats Io Sky. A little bit of commotion in there during the match. EC, where do we go from here?
It's a very interesting scenario because I think everyone's expecting this Io versus Kyrie versus Asuka thing, but then where does that leave Raquel? I mean, this kind of just either way they go about it is just going to be a filler match, but it should be good. I do think Raquel should be on WrestleMania. I just don't know what that could possibly be. So, but I think Io versus Asuka versus Kyrie would be great. So I'm here for it either way.
Let me ask you this.
Go ahead.
Let me ask you guys this real quick. What if they threw her into the United States Championship match at WrestleMania? Raquel, I mean.
There's no United States Championship match.
I'm just saying if they put it in. Let's say we were just talking about does this set it up for that at Mania? You know, what if that's the third if they wanted to do a triple threat?
Then she should win.
Yeah, I don't know how you get Raquel into that. I mean, obviously they can do whatever the hell they want.
Yeah,
I mean, I get
was
that.
Gonna say,
We'll get with that here in just a second, but I just without just doing whatever. I like Bobby's idea more. Maybe if Roxanne had come back a week or two earlier, they could have been added to the tag team match. I would have liked that. That way, essentially, you have 2 teams from Raw, 2 teams from SmackDown with the Bellas, and then Alexa and Charlotte, and then you had Bayley and Lyra, and then Roxanne and Raquel. You could have had that and had a 5. Or I would have preferred a gauntlet maybe after that, but instead of a 5-way match, I don't know.
Kyrie and the Shark Tank.
Kyrie and the Shark Tank. Who the hell said that?
No. Just say it says. I think it might be Asuka and Io with Kyrie making a choice.
Oh. Okay, you're repeating Isaiah. I got you.
Yeah. I was just thinking like other ideas with that. Like, hold on. Thank you for the follow.
Kyrie has never done anything wrong in her life.
Yeah.
Okay. That's a choice.
That's a good way.
Next up, we have brand new tag team champions. And if you don't see it, you need better vision. It is the Vision that won the tag team titles off of the Usos. Another odd title change that I didn't really see coming. We had that with both tag team titles. Do we get a chance to see maybe this match go back for WrestleMania? Or do you think it's probably a Monday after WrestleMania kind of thing, Sped?
Probably a Monday after WrestleMania kind of thing. I think something big's gonna happen between the Bloodline and Roman here soon. Usos and Roman.
Okay. EC, what do you think? Do you think we get to see the tag team titles on WrestleMania, or do you think we see them on Raw?
No, I think WrestleMania is going to be, especially with them throwing in ISO speed, they'll have some stupid 6-way tag match. I don't know about how that's going to go with him and LA Knight and Logan Paul and Usos, something I don't know. But yeah, I also agree that WrestleMania, despite popular belief, is going to be the downfall of the Bloodline.
That's what I'm thinking. Yeah, I was thinking the same thing.
Yeah, I don't know, man. There's a lot of storylines that are going on right now that I have no clue what's going on, and this is kind of one of them. And I get they've had to pivot a lot with the Vision, but I this could have been the WrestleMania match, the Usos versus the Vision, and then do the title change at a WrestleMania or the Monday after Raw. Why you're doing it now just seems like very odd timing. Unless, of course, you know what? I don't know the full story going on. Maybe they are going to do something with Roman, and they didn't want the tag titles involved in that. So maybe that's why you do this here. Who knows?
The way I see it, it's just a way for Roman to continue his gaslighting ways and be like, y'all got nothing going on. Y'all need to be there to help me. And they're going to be like, yeah, I know, bro.
Yeah, but you got Roman taking orders from Jay now.
Yep.
So I don't know.
We all know
it'll be interesting to see where it goes from here.
But dude, real quick, since we're still on the Vision, what do you guys think about Gunther?
So look, I put a video out about this, and I get it. A lot of people are upset. And we've talked for the past 15 minutes or so about weird stories for WWE.
Yep.
This one I give more of a pass.
Yeah.
They tried last week, as soon as last week, to get Braun Breaker cleared, and he couldn't. There's no way you're going to have WrestleMania without Seth Rollins, because he's one of your biggest draws in the entire company.
Yep.
And if that's the way to shoehorn it in, hopefully they put something with it this Monday to make a little bit more sense, because it is definitely out of left field. But this one I'll give a little bit of grace just because of everything they had to jump through. It was Braun got hurt. It was Bronson got hurt. Nobody wanted to see Logan Paul or Austin Theory against Seth Rollins.
Exactly.
And then the Brock Lesnar of it all went with Obafemi.
Yep.
So who else is he going to wrestle there? At least I know Gunther and Seth Rollins are very good professional wrestlers, and they are going to put on a good match. I will at least give it that. EC?
And hopefully Gunther just beats the hell out of Seth.
Yeah. Oh, he whooped his ass on Monday.
And that's I've seen that one thrown around a few times, Stampede. Maybe that's what it is.
Oh, and there goes Macon.
I mean, I hope something like this happens, but you would think if he was working for Paul that he would have stopped and at least checked on Paul on his way out when he left the ring. I don't know if maybe that was just a mishap on him coming back in or whatever, but who knows? We'll see. I've said that a lot this episode. We'll see. Because you don't really know what's going on with a lot of stuff right now. And last but not least, Monday Night Raw, we had a intercontinental title defense. Good Lord. Penta defeats Kofi Kingston in what I thought was a really good match. But the big news coming out of this was that Penta will be defending his title at WrestleMania in a ladder match.
Yep.
Sped, we'll start with the match in general. Did you enjoy this match? And what do you think of the ladder match?
Like the story that they're doing now. Look at Grayson Waller right there. Just putting his hands in his pocket like, I'm watching you lose now, like screw you. Look, enjoyed this match. It was a good match. Any match Penta's in, I like Kofi. Any match Kofi's in, I enjoy watching. But the ladder match, man, you could have had a little bit more spice to it, a little bit more firepower. But I do like the fact that JD's in this, and we're going to have a fun time watching that. Yeah.
Oh, yeah. I mean, the people that are in it are going to make it. It's going to be a great match.
Oh yeah.
I mean, you got Dragon Lee, you got Javon Evans, you got JD McDonough, you've got Penta, and Rusev.
That's the one that was like he could spice it up a little bit. Rusev, what is he gonna do?
I don't know.
That's like me putting. That's like me putting one person to take the pin in the matchmaker series that we do every week. Yeah,
which we'll get to here in a little bit because I've seen
that one's different. It's different. There's 2 of them now.
Oh God. Yeah, I would have, and even if Rusev was in it, I would have liked it more. This one I don't give grace to. I just talked about giving grace to the Gunther Seth storyline. This one, there's no excuse why you haven't built this up.
Yeah.
We should have known about this ladder match 3 weeks ago. And those matches should have been happening on Raw instead of on main event, allegedly. that they said on commentary, which I probably weren't supposed to say because nobody has seen those matches, I guess. But man, you had so much you could have done. Well, if Penta wanted to be a fighting champion, he could have had matches every week, and then the person that he had the match against, then he goes into the ladder match, like qualifier matches. If you beat Penta, you're in the ladder match.
Let me ask you this real quick. Would anyone be opposed to Danhausen being in this match over Miro? I mean, freaking Rusev. Sorry, I saw Miro right there on the screen over Rusev. Anybody? I would laugh my ass off if he cursed everybody and walked up the ladder and won.
I mean, you hadn't put any of the 400 El Grande Americanos in a match. Put one of them in there.
Well, never mind. Yeah,
they haven't announced anything yet. They haven't even said anything yet.
But they're in the tag team division now on NXT. So you got 2 of them.
Not the El Grande Americanos.
Oh, that's true.
Los Americanos are. There was so much more you could have done with this.
That crap would have been funny. I would have laughed my ass off. He curses Dom. Okay, he cursed Dom. All right. He gets the title by cursing everyone to win. He climbs up the ladder. He would get Michael Cole. You climb the ladder. That shit would be hilarious. Cole takes it, hands it right to Danhausen. That would be beautiful. You know, that shit would be hilarious, though.
Nobody wants to see Michael Cole climb a ladder.
Okay, then Corey Graves. I'm sorry.
What's important here is he should
be going. Maybe he has the Miz do
it. Yeah, has the Miz climb the ladder. There you go.
Since he's already cursed the Miz and he's doing all that.
He should have been put into the Hall of Fame the second he cursed Dom.
Swear to God.
Either way, though, I Rusev or not, and Rusev, I'm sure he's been in plenty of ladder matches. I don't remember ever seeing him in a ladder match. I know he's been in them.
I think he's been in Money in Bank. Yeah.
He has been in Money in the Bank. Yeah, he's been in Money in the Bank. Everybody else in that match is going to put on a show. I guess Rusev can be the change of pace when you just need to beat the crap out of somebody. He can do that and be that guy. As long as he doesn't win it.
How high?
As much as I like Rusev, he does not need to win a ladder match with all these people in it.
How high do you think Evans is about to jump in this match?
He may pull a Jeff Hardy and jump off a 20-foot ladder.
That's what I was thinking.
Yeah. I completely expect him to pull a Jeff Hardy. He will probably wear like a Hardy Boy shirt out or something just to do something like that.
That should be hilarious.
Moving on to NXT. Santana makes an appearance. The TNA champion teams up with OTM to take on Dark State, and Santana and OTM get the win. If you're as confused about that as I am, keep in mind they were in Madison Square Garden Theater, so that's why Santana got called in. Because I know I asked that same question as I was watching it. EC, what'd you think of the match?
Yeah, it was just a match, to be honest. I'm definitely not an OTM person. Mike Santana, like you said, was only there to please the New Yorkers. But it's kind of annoying that they keep making Dark State look as stupid as they have.
Yeah, that's my biggest gripe with this whole thing. You built Dark State fairly well in the beginning to where you didn't know what was going to happen next. Nobody was safe. That tagline rang true for a long time. Nobody was safe when Dark State strikes. Now it's just like, even when Sugar said it this Tuesday, I'm like, really? Are they?
Yeah.
You sure?
All we have to do is call. All we gotta do is call Tony D. All right, that's all we gotta do. Call Tony D. And we're good.
Hell, I didn't even see the fourth member. I can't even remember his name now.
I don't know what happened to him.
Yeah, this was an alright match though. It was a good match.
It was okay. I mean, it wasn't.
Right,
look,
yeah.
it wasn't SmackDown.
No.
There's that.
Yeah. No, I mean that's
that's
the best way. That's
That's a low bar. I'm just gonna be honest. I'm sorry. All right. I'm not sorry. Make your shit better.
Yeah, no, don't be sorry. Look, I'm normally the positive one on the show, and if I'm this down on it, you know something's wrong.
Yeah, it's true.
Like, I'm the one that usually has the most patience with WWE, and if I'm this frustrated, they are doing something completely wrong.
Yep.
Something needs to happen.
You want to talk about frustration? Wait till we get to the main event of this show.
Oh my god, dude! Go for the next one. Yeah, there you go.
You're good.
Yeah.
Before we got to the main event, we had Jada Parker defeating Kalani Jordan in a match that again happened in a decent match. I enjoyed watching it, but again, not sure where either one of them goes here. EC, you see a lot more of it than we do because you see stuff that happens off camera and things like that being in the building. Obviously, you weren't here at this one. Where do we go with Jada and Kalani after this?
You know, I was asking that during the match because it's like, not really used to seeing Jada win matches anyway, but like Kalani, I don't know. I mean, because you look at the title pictures in the women's division. I mean, Jada's not going towards either. I mean, they'll probably put her in matches towards one of them, but she's not going to win anything. And then Kalani, she's just kind of, unfortunately, Kalani's just kind of like stuck. There's not much going. There's not, and I love her. I think she's great. Yeah. But there's nothing for her. So I have no idea, to be honest with you.
That's the sad part. That is the sad part. There's nothing for her right now. Not until all this stuff is done with the NXT women's championship. You know, this is good. This is confusing. What happened on Tuesday? Yeah, I like both these women. I like Jada Parker and I like Kalani Jordan, but I don't know where this is going. You got Tatum and Blake Monet. Not Monet. God.
Excuse me.
We know you're talking
about. Bad. Yeah, my bad. Monroe. Sorry. You got both of them. They're going at it. And then, hey, Twitch, clip that. And then you got, those are going to be a three-peater. I think that's going to happen 3 times. Where's these two sit for a while? I know Lola's not winning nothing for a minute. And if she wins, EC's going to lose it.
Well, speaking of, let's get to the main event that EC alluded to, and you just heard Sped mention. Kendall Gray, Lola Vice for the #1 contendership for the NXT Championship against JC Jane. And your winner is... that happened. Look, it was a decent spot. They had good timing. Sometimes you just need a match. Sometimes not everybody has to be involved. But EC, you had said something about it earlier, so I'll let you really start. Tell us what you thought about the match and what the decision should have been.
I mean, the match itself was good, or was great. It was a wrestling match, so that was good to see. Now, I mean, I've never been shy about saying the opinion. Lola Vice, I don't understand why she's even in this match. She has done nothing to earn a shot or even have a chance at the #1 contendership. I mean, as I've said in the past, the only match she ever wins is the Underground match. So I'm not understanding this. Kendall Gray has been being groomed to be JC's Ender for a while now, and why they feel the need to make this a triple threat match and have her tap out literally half a second before she was going to pin Lola. I don't get it. I don't know. I don't understand this one. Why they're so afraid to have the Kendall Gray versus JC James singles match, I don't get.
So the only thing I can think is they want Lola there to take a pin. That way it doesn't hurt Kendall Gray or JC Jane as much. Or that way you can have another match down the line. That's the only reason I could think Lola's even in this. Because she hasn't been a part of the story except for the few times she's come out and just talked after, a fight or anything else. She hasn't really been involved with either one of them, from what I can remember.
No.
But do you think that's what it is, Fed? Do you think they just threw Lola in here to take a pin, kind of like you mentioned with our Trimaker like you do? Do you think that's what this is for?
Honestly, I think that might be it. But, it has to be Kendall or it's nothing. Keep it on JC. Like EC said on a tweet the other day, if it's not Gray, then who is it? It has to stay on JC. If it's not Gray.
What's up, Nick Beasley? Appreciate you coming in, Nick. Make sure you check out the Nick Beasley Show. It's good sports content. He does a little bit of everything in sports.
Yeah.
Yeah. Go ahead.
I forgot what I was going to say, so go ahead while I try to remember.
No, you're fine. I mean, it's again very baffling. We could have just had Kendall and JC at Stand and Deliver, and it was going to be a great match. And that's nothing against Lola. Lola has done really well. I mean, she's the mixed tag champ in AAA. So it's not like she's not doing anything.
A single A equivalent to being on the single A roster.
And still, look, at the same time, I think everyone knows if Chelsea hadn't broken her ankle, she would not have that title. So I'm not here to put false bravado into any hype Lola Vice has. She doesn't belong anywhere near this match. And I'll tell you right now, if she somehow disrespectfully towards the whole division wins this title, I'm going to be holding out here for a few weeks at NXT.
All right. Well, let's get to what he is talking about. Stand and Deliver, Saturday night from St. Louis. EC putting that NXT title that he won a few weeks ago from me on the line. Good luck, man. We're your first defense. We'll see how it goes. First up, the grudge match. The best friends going at it, or the former best friends. Sol Ruka versus Zarya. Sped, you're still writing, so I will go first. We'll let EC go last since he is the champ on this one. Man, this one's hard. I know they love Sol Ruka. I know they do. Something about this match tells me that Zarya has to win it. The way they have built this story about Zarya just being a tag along, an afterthought. If Zarya loses this match, it just reaffirms everything that the story's about. So I think Zarya has to get the win here. Fed, what do you think?
So you're going Zarya, right?
I am. I'm going Zarya.
I'm going Sol. I'm gonna go Sol. Yeah. I don't know. This one was hard. This is my hard one. So yeah, I'm going Sol.
It is. It's hard.
Yeah.
EC, champ, who you got?
I agree with Mike. I mean, for Zarya, if Zarya was to lose this match, how they're making it very hard for, the PC crowd, much less anyone outside of it, to take it serious after, or take her as a threat to anybody serious after this. And I have to go with Zarya. I think Zarya, this is a must win for Zarya.
Yeah, that's kind of where I'm going to. Ariel, appreciate you coming in. That's also a good question. We didn't talk a whole lot about SmackDown just because it was bad. But yeah, that's another story that I guess we're going to get a lantern on a pole match or something.
And
I don't know.
One more thing on this match is, after last week where the crowd was booing Sol, which still shocks me, if they have, my assumption is that they don't want Sol to become a heel, so feel like if she wins this and returns to the PC, she's gonna get booed out.
Yeah, and a loss doesn't hurt Soul.
No,
she can lose here, show up on the main roster a month after WrestleMania, answering a U.S. title open challenge or something like that for the women, or an IC challenge and just show up, get a pop, and go into the main roster, and nothing is hurt.
Yeah,
again, if Zarya loses this, they may have to release Zarya. That's very harsh, but it's that bad.
Yeah, a loss here is very bad for the future of Zarya, for sure.
Yeah, just the way they've built this up and they've explained it, it just proves that all she was background. So, good luck, Zarya. Next up, we have the tag team champions for NXT, the Vanity Project. Wonder where they got that from. Against Los Americanos. Sped, you're up. You got?
I am not going Americanos, going Vanity Project all day. This is just a gimmick. Just a 10-minute match.
As much as it pains me to say it's an obvious one here. It's Vanity Project and that douchebag Brad.
Douchebag Brad. That dude's got a douchebag haircut. It's not the 90s no more, jackass.
The Nick Carter haircut.
Yeah. Next time you see him, be like, Sped said you got a Nick Carter haircut.
Me and Brad
just call him Nick Carter just to see what he says. He probably won't get the reference.
Nick Carter.
Yeah, I'll make it a clean sweep. It's Vanity Project. I mean, Los Americanos are strictly down there just to get a pop. But it's got to be the Vanity Project. As much as I hate that. Yeah. Next up, we have the North American title. Miles Bourne up against Johnny Takeover, coming back home. EC, you'll start this one. You got why?
Yeah, I got. The comeback last week for Johnny was epic. He laid on the ring. He had to get pushed down by his wife for the victory, but I got to go with my boy Miles. Miles is winning in life. He's the champ. He's got Stephanie Vauquer, and he just won the title. So there's no reason for him to lose. I see this as these two going out there killing it, and at the end of it, after Miles wins, them kind of just shaking hands, and Johnny regains his confidence after a great performance.
I hope so. I agree. I think Miles gets the win. There's no reason for Johnny to have to win. I actually don't know that he does that. I think this may be Johnny's last match in WWE. Kind of a bold prediction. But something tells me this may be his swan song. He may have told the company he wanted to go out. He wanted to go to NXT one last time. And you may not see Johnny after this. But I do have Miles Bourne for the win and retaining his title. Ben, who you got?
I got Miles. I have that same feeling. I think he might be out here soon.
Yeah. Maybe he'll go join his friend. We'll have to see. Next up, we have the women's North American title match. Tatum Paxley versus Blake Monroe in what may be the hardest match for EC to pick. I see him shaking his head already. I will go first. We'll save you for last. This one's hard for me too. I love Blake Monroe, but I can't go against Tatum. It's got to be Tater. All the way. She retains. She gets her title back finally since Blake stole it. Blake can move on to the world title after this, and that's completely fine. And we get some different storylines with Tatum. Ben, who you got?
I got Tater as well. Same reasons. Yeah, she's getting her title back.
Whole bunch of Taters. EC, here's the moment. Do you go with the glamour, or do you go with Tatum?
Do I have time to cry first? Far be it for me to ever go against the glamour, Miss Monroe. She never fairly lost this championship, and she's perfect. But she is not Tatum Paxley, and this is Tatum Paxley country. It's Tater all day, and still North American champion Tatum Paxley. Tater Country rules supreme.
Hey, Twitch, clip that. Oh, that will definitely be on YouTube as well. It will be a show.
Also, hey, you can post it wherever you want. Also, I was going to say, what made me go with thinking Tatum or saying Tatum will win this match is the fact that, Tatum knocked down Blake and had a chance to get her title back, and Blake ended up running off with it. So I don't see Blake for Tatum to win the title and then very shortly have possession of it was the giveaway for me.
Yeah, that's a good point. The fact that she's never really got to hold the title.
But I also agree with him where I don't think this is going to be a one-off.
I hope not, just because I like both of them. I wouldn't mind seeing a series between these two, but I could also see them putting Blake in the world title picture after this.
It definitely will.
Yeah, especially depending on who we have winning the next match. So, which we will get to right now. The women's NXT Championship: Lola Vice, JC Jane, Kendall Gray. Triple threat match that we did not see coming. Sped, you got why?
And it has to be Kendall Gray. I'm going Gray, but listen, if they put it on Lola, I'm probably gonna be just as mad as EC. I don't think she deserves it. I like Lola, and I don't think she deserves it.
EC, you got?
I think I've made it pretty clear where I stand on this one. Now, I will say, no matter what happens, JC Jane should get all the flowers for the championship reigns that she's had since last year. I don't think with the current roster since Stephanie left, JC has just killed it. She's led this division and she's been one of my favorite NXT Women's Champions. But at the end of the day, it is time for the Gray era to begin. And I love Kendall Gray. She is my favorite. Let's go, Kendall.
Yeah, no, it's got to be Kendall. I was trying to think of a reason to pick anybody else. And I agree with you wholeheartedly about JC Jane. She has had a great title run. She has kept that going after Stephanie in where we thought was going to be a huge drop off, where we didn't really know what was going on. She steadied that ship and kept it high above everything else that's on NXT week in and week out. So shout out to her. 100% deserves every bit of the flowers that you just gave her and more. But it is time to pass the torch. It is time to give it to Kendall and the Ren QCC double champ. And last but not least, the fatal four-way for the NXT Men's Championship. All Ego Ethan Page, Ricky Saints, Tony D, all going after Joe Hendry himself. Sped, we'll start with you on this one. Who you got and why?
I got Tony D all day. It's time for this gimmick champion to get out of here and a real champion to start. Tony D saves the NXT men's division. That's his purpose. Tony D all day.
I'm pretty sure EC, I know where you're going to, so we'll go with you. Who you got and why?
Yeah, I mean, it's kind of hard for me because I want Tony D. I'm going Tony D, and I feel like Tony D is who they should go with because, like you said, if there's anyone right now that has a possibility of somewhat even making this men's division interesting, it would be Tony. Now, I don't know. I'm not 100% sure that's actually going to happen because I don't know if they're actually going to take the title off of Joe Hendry, but I'm going with Tony.
I mean, it's hard to go against Tony D. He makes sense. He's just come back. I wouldn't start writing yet, Sped.
I'm not. I'm waiting. I'm waiting.
Everything looks like they're going to strap a rocket to him. And if he beats Joe Hendry, yes, he'll be the champion. Congratulations. But that doesn't really give you that much of a struggle. The only man that needs to take this title is All Ego Ethan Page. You come out of Stand and Deliver, you have All Ego Ethan Page and Tony D going at it in a multiple series of matches in their own. Tony D finally comes out on top, reaches that peak, and becomes NXT champion. It makes a lot of sense to me as well. And also, I needed one to be different from EC just so I had a chance to win the title. That may or may not have had something to do with my pick as well. But I'm going All Ego Ethan Page.
You know what?
Tiebreaker then, because I got one different from EC, you got one different from him. So if one of us, if we tie.
So how long do you think this match will take?
37 minutes.
I think you're crazy. I will go 36:59. That way it's anything below you I get, because I don't think there's any way it takes that long.
Good. 47 minutes later.
I'll say this: if I end up walking out with my NXT championship after this show, I'm declaring myself the forever champion.
I mean, that may be right, because I don't know when the next PLE is for NXT. So there you go. All right. That is everything. Good luck to the champ EC. We are coming for you. Make sure you guys follow along. We will update on Twitter. That was weird. Update on X as we go along who wins. And obviously, you'll be back here next week to find out the final results. But there is another thing we need to talk about. Last night, AEW Dynamite in a really good show, kicking off with Omega, Perry, and King getting the defeat over, unfortunately. Sped, what'd you think?
I love the match. Great match. Brody King coming out. I like that guy. He's a great guy. Omega's looking sharp. He's getting crisper again in the ring. He's looking good. I like the Demand. The Demand's always going to be one of my favorite out there. They're great in the ring. They do what they have to do. Win or lose, they show off. The only one I'm not really still fond of is Jungle Boy Jack Perry. All right? Like, I just don't get him. All right? But I do like how Ricochet said, "Cry me a river" last night to the camera. Shit made me laugh. Yeah, Dynamite was great.
It was. And if you know, you know. EC, did you get a chance to watch?
Yeah, and I'm laughing at the use of the word crisper.
Hey, it's getting crisp.
It's crispy, but sure. No, this is cool. I know I don't follow it as much as you guys do, so it's kind of a random trio to me, but it was fun.
It was a random trio.
Well, it's a very random trio. There's no doubt about that. I mean, Kenny has kind of been friendly with both of these guys. So again, Kenny's one of those guys that anybody can team up with, and it's going to make a little bit of sense just because, hey, I get to team with Kenny Omega. But I mean, he's had a little bit of a friendship with both these guys at one point in time or another.
Yep.
So it's not too bad.
And
again, I thought it was a great match. Got a chance to watch it and enjoyed every second of it.
For sure.
Speaking of triple threat matches, you had the Brawling Birds and Mina Shirakawa defeating the Triangle of Madness, which made me mad, so I'm not going to talk about this match. So, Sped, you're up.
That's why I put this in here. I knew this was going to piss you off. I saw this match, and I was like, damn, they really just let Triangle of Madness lose. Big Mike's not going to be happy. This is a good match. I gave it a 7, easy. Yeah, it was a nice match. I like what Mina is doing after Tony Storm's out. It's all good stuff right here. What did we say last night, TC? It's all good S word. Instead of so, but yeah, this is good stuff. I like watching women's wrestling. It's beautiful artwork. Yeah, these guys are great in the ring. Yes. That'd be
Yeah,
nice.
I agree, Chris.
I agree with
either
that.
one of them.
Yeah.
I like Windsor a little bit more than I like Hayter, but you can give me either one of them against Tekla.
Oh, Hayter versus Tekla would be beautiful, man.
Let's see. Next up.
Oh, God.
Ospreay. Enough said. EC, what'd you think?
Psycho shit.
This was psycho shit, wasn't it?
Psycho
It is.
Shit.
I mean, if you had any questions about that man's neck, you don't know if he's not dead.
Nope.
So
nope. We all thought EO was hurt. Man, we really are looking at Will Ospreay like, brother, you okay? Someone's got a stick poking him like, you okay? You okay? Wake up. It's okay now. Lights went off. Yeah. Yeah, man.
Somewhere Darby Allin's mad that he wasn't in this.
Yeah. Oh, man. That's the funny thing. Darby Allin and Kenny Omega had a face-to-face right after that match they had. So, yeah. Yeah.
Because he wants the title.
He does. Yeah, but this match
the MJF's going to win because they're not going to do Omega and Darby Allin.
This match was just phenomenal. And Pac he's a bastard for a reason, right? He is just killing everybody. Yeah, like, good God. And then that Styles clash that came from Ospreay was actually nice. But the Moxley and the Death Riders legitimately tried to kill a man on national TV, right? Moxley was like, what'd you say? What'd you say? I got people.
So with the promo after when he said, hey, there's 6 of us, what'd you think was going to happen?
Exactly.
Who do you think comes to Ospreay's aid?
Well, it's not Fletcher now. He's hurt. It's going to be...
plus, he's with the Don Callis family, so it's not going to be Fletcher anyway.
He may be going... He's going over to Japan. He could bring back Okan. He could bring back, the UE. Maybe, he asked a favor from Newman.
Well, I mean, I guess maybe Fletcher does because Moxley and the Callis family have had some beef going. So I guess I would have made sense a little bit. Kyle and Takeshita.
That's what I was just saying right there. Stampede just said United Empire is over in Japan. He's over there this weekend for Wednesday Genesis, and there it could be. He's with Great Okan at UE as well. So, there's some there could be something right there.
Yeah,
forbidden doors around the corner too.
It is. And speaking of people walking through doors, we don't have a slide for it, but Ariel did mention it, and it's worth noting. Yes, the show kicked off with the return of Chris Jericho.
Drink it in, man.
Yeah. Okay, good job.
It didn't bother me.
And I would, if she had not put that out there, I wouldn't have mentioned it, but there it is. If anybody who knows, again, if you've watched this for more than 2 weeks, because I don't think we talked about him last week, I'm not a Jericho fan. I'm really not. Jericho needs to go ahead and call it a career.
I'm just glad that man is not going to be on my WWE screen.
I don't blame you there.
I mean, as much as I have complained about WWE this week, if I saw Jericho on WWE 2, I might not watch. I mean, I might take a break. Go WrestleMania.
I'm taking a break, man.
I know, like me.
Yeah. But overall, AEW was really good.
Oh, yeah.
And that leads us to everybody's favorite segment. Go around the world.
Icon.
Hey, what's up, you guys? Stampede here with your top 5 matches from the week that just was. Kicking off at number 5, we got a tie. Athena defended her ROH World title against Taylor Rising. This was on the MLP show, Global Wars, that aired last Friday. And she tied with herself because she also defended against Maya World on the Ring of Honor tapings that aired the night prior on Thursday. So great job on Athena. Nice showing for Maya World and another nice showing for Taylor Rising too. Keep an eye on those two ladies. Coming in officially at number 4, You've heard this name the last few weeks. Chihiro Hashimoto defended her Sendai Girls World Title match against Monami. Number 3, back over to MLP. And Ricochet, who took on Rich Swann, you'll know him. He operates out of TNA. So there's a bit of a cross promotion going on here. TNA, Ring of Honor, Maple Leaf Pro Wrestling, and AEW all working together there. Nice to see. Coming in at number 2, the match from Dynamite this past week. Kenny Omega defeated Swerve Strickland to become the number 1 contender to the AEW Men's World Title. And coming in at number 1, we have Arisu Endo teaming up with Mayu Yamashita. They took on a tag team that is probably one of the best in the world right now as far as the women go, in Spark Rush. That's a team that consists of Sari and Takumi Aroha. So number 1 match, firmly in my top 10 for the year so far. Your men's wrestler of the week, this one's going to go to Kenny Omega. Your women's wrestler of the week, we got co-winners this week. One, obviously Athena. She was mentioned twice in those matches. And I'm going to give the other one to Deonna Purrazzo. 2 really good matches against Giselle Shaw this week. One on last Friday in Global Wars, and one on the MLP pay-per-view that aired last Saturday. If you haven't seen those, go watch them. And your tag team of the week, we just mentioned them, Spark Rush, Sari, and Takumi Aroha. Amazing team. We got some coming attractions this week. I'm going to start with NXT, Stand and Deliver. We have the NXT Women's North American title match. Tatum Paxley will defend against Blake Monroe. The NXT Tag Team titles are on the line. The Vanity Project, consisting of Brad Taylor and Ricky Smokes, taking on Los Americanos, which will be Bravo Americano and Rayo Americano. The NXT North American title is on the line. Miles Bourne defends against Johnny Gargano. We got a singles match, long awaited. Sol Ruka will take on Zarya. And your NXT title fatal 4-way match, Joe Hendry defends against Ethan Page, Ricky Saints, and Tony D'Angelo. That one should be good. Really looking forward to that one. And if that's not enough, we have New Japan Pro Wrestling Sakura Genesis this weekend as well. Marquee matchups to watch for on this one: El Desperado, Taishi, and Yuya Uemura will take on Great Okan, Henair, and the returning Will Ospreay. Konosuke Takeshita will put his New Japan World Television title on the line against Shota Umino. The IWGP Tag Team titles are on the line as the Knockout Brothers defend against TMDK, which will be Rohei Oiwa and Zack Sabre Jr. And your IWGP Heavyweight title match, Yoda Sushi will defend against the New Japan Cup winner, Callum Newman. 2 great shows this weekend, lots of great wrestling upcoming. Can't wait for it myself. But now, back to Mike and back to Sped.
Thank you very much, Stampede. We always appreciate you coming in and giving us some wrestling from around the world, which always leads into our Twitter post of the week.
You can skip this one. I forgot to send you the video, but can you guys guess what's about to happen on this? All right, I have a video. If you guys want to see it, I'll send it to Big Mike. You guys, we can do it like that. But what happens is they jump from this big ass ring to this tiny ass small child ring, and they try to do a Spanish fly, and dude flies off the ropes. It's hilarious. All right, that's basically what that is.
If you want to see the video, make sure to go SP3DROCK4 over on X, and he will post the video up after the show, maybe tomorrow morning, if you want to see what happens.
It's on the whole damn mess. Just go to the end. It's one of 2.
Or you can go to the whole damn mess on Twitch.
Yeah. This is going to be fun. This one, get your popcorn ready. April 16th, you got Leon Slater versus Ricochet. This is going to be a match that people are going to be talking about on X for a while. What do you know what I mean?
Be good.
Yeah.
I don't see any way Ricochet loses it, though. I mean,
I don't know, man. I don't know. That's going to be a show steal. That might be a weekend stealer right there.
Yeah, could be. EC? What do you think about the match?
I saw this, I want to say a couple weeks ago, and I thought about checking that out. So who knows?
All right. Next up, the Try Matchmaker of the Week. Who you guys fed?
Oh, hey, look.
Oh,
I knew he was gonna go nuts. Look, you got Danhausen all the way down there. You got Cal Fletcher. You got the hometown man, and you got the New Japan Cup winner, Callum Newman. All right. So for me, I'm going with Newman because he's the man right there. But a lot of people are going to say Danhausen because of the curse, or Cal Fletcher because he's proto star. But what do you guys think?
EC, I'll let you go first.
you can clip this one if you want. But I think you know what? I'm going to go with the total delusional answer here because I don't care. Danhausen can curse two of these men, but he can't curse the hometown man because the hometown man is from Atlanta, Georgia, who we're already cursed. But I'm going with the hometown man just because ever since TNA got to Atlanta and he put on that Hawks jersey, we have not been able to lose. So I'm going with the hometown man.
All right. And kind of a surprise. We all know who I'm going with. Oh, go ahead.
Hey, Twitch, clip that.
We all know who I'm going with. It's the one, the only. It's the Proto Star, Kyle Fletcher. You can't curse Kyle Fletcher. The man's the Proto Star. It's too good. Kyle Fletcher for the win.
Kyle Fletcher.
You said there was two of these this week?
No. It was two people that could take the pin this week.
I got you.
Clearly, he didn't mean the hometown man.
All right. That is the show this week. And before we get to the final word with Sped, EC, tell everybody where they can find you, brother.
Twitter, X, whatever you want to call it. We go ECBITW, and the same handle on Instagram with an underscore.
All right. And I am Big Mike. You see me at _Big Mike 27 on pretty much all socials, including YouTube or the Running Wrestling Podcast over on YouTube. If you're on Twitch or Facebook or anywhere else, X, and you want to follow us over on YouTube, make sure you scan that QR code right there. It will take you directly to the Running Wrestling Podcast YouTube channel where you can subscribe for absolutely free. We are on our way to 300 by WrestleMania. We are currently at 286. So we need 14 people before WrestleMania to hit that. So tell a friend if you enjoy the podcast and tell them to come subscribe and help us out. With that, we turn to the final word.
Hey, what's good with everybody? All right, so tune in next Wednesday for the whole damn mess. We had a fun time doing that yesterday. Chat showed up. We had crazy people. The messy mess is turning out to be one of the favorite things this weekend. Good evening, IWC, 7 o'clock Sunday night. But Saturday is where it's at. Stampede, Carlos, and Mob all take on the Dragonfly this weekend. Special guest, challenger. Be sure to tune in 3 o'clock for point taking. The DDDs aren't going to freaking disappoint. You guys won't be disappointed. This is a big one, episode 13. We're going to see if somebody is going to get body slammed, and I guarantee you it's Mob.